everybody, and welcome to another brand new episode of Topic
Thunder.
Here from the Top 10, the show we do for our patrons here, Matt, at the who get sending questions at the $5 and above level about anything they want us to talk about or any questions they want us to answer in the worlds of entertainment, film, and beyond. I think you start us. Am I starting us off? What's the deal?
That's yeah, go for it.
All right, this is from Tim Williams. G'day, blokes. All right, we're not here to fuck spiders. What's some of the best movie titles in your opinion? Could be a clever title, one that got you pumped up to watch the film, or another reason. One title I've always loved is the Land Before Time movie. Could have easily just been called Dinosaur Friends. Hariboo blokes, Timothy R. Williams. Matt, best movie titles in your opinion?
I think the best ones to me are the ones that I don't know. It varies, I guess, by the movie, because sometimes it's an easy portal into, maybe it gives you a glimmer of what this movie's about.
Yeah.
Or you need to see the movie and then you see the title and you're like, wow, that really encapsulates it beautifully, but I need to have experienced it first, like as good as it gets.
Yeah, right.
I needed to see that movie because then the title works better for me. Mm-hmm. It's a good, title. The worst ones are basically damn near anything that Liam Neeson does now in the action space is so generic. I've said it before. You can just throw two words together and that's a Liam Neeson action film.
The Marksman.
Yeah. After Cold Pursuit, I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. That was the best you guys could do. At least The Gray was really interesting.
Good, yeah.
Well, as far as a title, then you see the movie and you're like, oh yeah, sure. You can read into it numerous different ways.
Yeah.
I like that. Or like something you brought up on the main show this week, 1917.
Yeah.
Because it stands as, yes, this was indicative of what was happening.
Yeah.
In 1917 to a select portion of the population, but it's an experience that from afar everybody was curious about. The titular stuff like Forrest Gump, it tells you precisely what it is,
right.
Or something like Sharknado.
Yeah,
dumb premise, dumb name, but it tells you it's not looking. It doesn't have lofty expectations.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I look at the films that have, that are sequels. You look at, for me, The Phantom Menace. That's a great title. It didn't lead to a great movie, but it's a damn good title. You look at Star Trek, right? The Undiscovered Country, great Shakespeare reference to Hamlet, but yet it implies something more to it as well, which I enjoy. The Wrath of Khan. That's The Wrath of Khan. That's so good. Or look at something like The Expendables, right? That tells you exactly what you're dealing with. Anybody could die on this crew. They're essentially the, kind of the hidden special forces guys, and they're expendable. I love that. You know what I'm saying? So those are those films that kind of jump out. And then the weird ones like The Cook, The Thief, The Wife and His Lover, or something like that, which is a really weird film from
Lars and the Real Girl.
Lars and the Real Girl. That's an interesting title as well. Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down. A lot of these Almodovar titles are great. The Skin I Live In. What the fuck does that mean? Those kinds of things as well that I enjoy. What else? Are there any sports ones? Remember the Titans? That's a damn good title.
The Natural.
The Natural is great. That's a great title, right?
Yeah, it's a good title.
Applies so much. Are there any good Schwarzenegger? The Terminator? That's damn good.
I've always disliked Air Force One.
Oh, really? Because
even though it's a president movie set on a plane, makes perfect sense, but it doesn't invoke in me what the movie is supposed to be.
Right.
Although I'm not nearly as big a fan of that film as other people. I think it's good. I don't think it's great.
Right. When Harry Met Sally, that you're like, wait, and then what? When Harry Met Sally, that's like a tale once upon a time. When Harry Met Sally, what does that mean? So there's something there as well. The Princess Bride.
I was about to say that myself.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I don't think Hoosiers is, or maybe Rocky. I mean, because you can chant it. But I didn't, I don't know if I never just like, this is a great title,
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Although it's good because it's so short.
Yeah, to the
so
point.
It sticks in your
I
your
mean,
mind's
Apocalypse.
eye.
I think Apocalypse Now is a fucking great title.
That is a great title,
right? Because you're like, oh shit, the end now.
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah, Full Metal Jacket's a great title.
Great title.
Yeah. What about, because Willy Wonka? That's different, right? Because the book itself is what? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
So
So Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
And then the remake or the reinterpretation of Dahl's book is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What about Das Boot, man? Is that a good title?
Well, I mean, the translation is the boat.
Yeah, okay, then never mind.
Yeah, in the proper German, I don't know how good it is. For a non-German speaker, yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it gets you. Yeah.
But if we had a movie called The Boat, I don't know. Jaws is great.
We've mentioned some. Oh, Jaws is great. You're right about that. We've mentioned some of the. God damn it! What's his name? Oh gosh, Werner Herzog. Fitzcarraldo. That's a fucking great title, right? It's kind of immediately grabs your attention.
Yeah, but you don't have the slightest clue what the fuck it is.
No idea. But it's like, oh, what's this all about?
Oh, yeah.
Or Aguirre, the Wrath of God. Like the Wrath of God is like, what the fuck? What does this mean? So some interesting titles there as well.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Right.
I don't even know what that means. And I've had people explain it to me, and I still don't know what it means.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Shit, I'm trying to think of some other good ones. Well, I mean, that's good. Those are good titles.
Yeah. Pulp
overall.
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Title.
Oh yeah, Reservoir Dogs. Great title.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard Reservoir Dogs, I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. I think those are good. I think those are good titles. Let's move on to our next one, Matt. What do we got here?
Sure. Our next question comes to us from. We got a bracket. So you want to take a quick break, real quick?
Yeah, let's take a break,
and then we'll jump into our bracket. So we'll hear this word from our sponsor. Be back momentarily. All right, there we go. Now we're going to jump into it. We got a bracket.
Mm-hmm.
People heard the call. They're making their own. So this comes to us from Charles Kim. He says, "Hey, man, John, I hope that all is well. I really enjoyed a recent Topic Thunder episode that Josh Sachs inspired with his MCU, DC, EU brackets. I also enjoyed the top 10 episode from January 5th of 21 titled Things We Miss Most About Going to the Movies. These episodes got me thinking, now that we're somewhat back to our normal film going routines, I had to know, what is your absolute favorite movie theater candy?"
Wow.
I created a bracket, but unlike Josh, I didn't use an advanced algorithm, just random sorting through the website.
Wow.
Have at it, fellas.
All right.
And he has created a bracket for us. If you want, I will do it like last time, and I'll print this off real quick so then we can tally up as we go along.
I will follow along on the. Oh my God, these are 32 choices here, Matt.
Yeah, 32. So I wonder what the random sorting is through the website.
Yeah.
Unless it's the website that he used for the bracket. Is this thing out of fucking paper? There.
Maybe. He said I didn't use an advanced algorithm, just random sorting through the website.
So yeah, whatever he plugged it into this challenge website that he used. Very classy name. It's like a French challenge. Challenge.
Hello.
Exactly. You like the candy? Well, I think we both do an excellent French guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They should put us.
It's top notch. It's top notch. It seems very rooted in reality, not the caricatures from comedies that we're parroting.
Yeah, not at all.
All right, it's finally printing.
So, while Matt's printing out, let me read the rankings here. Or are we going to do the brackets? We'll do the matchups here.
Go for it.
Yeah, peanut M&M's taking on Snow Caps at number 32. Lemonhead at number 16, taking on the Milk Duds at number 17. Red Vines at number 8, taking on Twizzlers. Holy shit! You put Red Vines versus Twizzlers in the first round? Damn. Hariboo Gold Gummy Bears taking on at number 9, taking on Kitkats at 24. Nestle's Bunch of Crunch at number 4, taking on Rainbow Nerds at 29. Snickers Minis at number 13, taking on the Sour Patch Kids at number 20. Lifesaver Gummies, which have somehow gotten to number 5.
5 seed.
That's a high. I don't know.
Yeah, what the random sorting here is, but okay.
Yeah, they must have had a great season. Over the Skittles at number 28. That's shocking. Skittles should be number 5, I believe. Number 12, Butterfinger Minis taking on the Starburst Minis at 21. Plain M&M's taking on Swedish Fish. Plain M&M's number 2, Swedish Fish number 31. Raisinet's number 15 taking on the Juji Fruits at number 18. Number 7, Sour Patch Watermelon taking on number 26, the Goobers. Number 10, Mike and Ike's Original Fruit Candy taking on at number 23, the Hot Tamales Fierce Cinnamons. Number 3, Good and Plenty's taking on the number 30 ranked Welch's Fruit Snacks. Somehow Welch's Fruit Snacks got
How is that a candy?
Way number 30 because it's gummies, I guess. Number 14 are the Whoppers, the malted milk balls, taking on at number 19, the Cookie Dough Bites. Wow, that's a tough matchup. Number 6, Junior Mints taking on the number 27, Dots Gumdrops. And number 11, Reese's Pieces, taking on the number 22 seed at Sweet Tarts. Matt, this is some interesting matchups. Let's get to it.
Yeah, some of these are brutal, and others are like, okay, there's one where I don't even have a choice because I think they're both duds.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's just like I don't even care, but yeah,
Okay.
some of these. All right, so
Yeah.
1 versus 32, peanut M&Ms versus Snow Caps.
Oh yeah, it's not even a question. Peanut M&Ms.
Peanut. Okay,
It's not even
that was an easy one.
Yeah.
All right, Lemonhead versus Milk Duds.
Milk Duds.
I haven't had either in so long, but I've had Milk Duds more.
Mm.
So I guess I'll go Milk Duds.
I don't need sour taste in my mouth when I'm watching a movie.
Yeah, I don't mind that so much.
Okay.
You know, if that is if you're presented only 2 options, I wouldn't be against it. Okay, Redbines versus Twizzlers.
It's not even a question. Twizzlers. Fuck Redbines.
Oh, dude, Redbines are so superior.
Oh my god, Redbines is chewing plastic you found on the road. What are you talking?
That's Twizzlers with that fucking sheeny out. Redbines like practically melt in your mouth. I grew up on Twizzlers.
Yeah.
And once I tasted Redbines, I was like, this is so far superior, it's not even funny.
Insane. I tasted.
And if you want to amp it up even more, the Australian red licorice is even better.
I've never had that, so I can't comment on that. So
you can get it at like Traders or Sprouts.
I want to try that out.
It's closer to Redbines, which is superior
that's
to
a shame.
Twizzlers, but that's fine.
It's like eating strands off a mop. Redbines.
I don't think you had a fresh red vine then, because
fresh. What the fuck did you just say? A fresh red vine. There's no such thing as a fresh red vine, man. even like, if you got it off the factory floor after it just been made,
not even
it's
close.
Still not fresh.
Like that artificial, like it's all artificial. But that sheen on a Twizzler, and then you bite into it, and it's not
glorious.
It's not good.
Okay, let's move on. I'm surprised it's a first round matchup, man. That is controversial.
That one's a tough one.
That's Duke versus North Carolina, man. That's not good in the first.
A couple blue bloods.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People defend both sides of that argument to the death, man. All right, what are we on to next?
The Hariboo Gold Gummy Bears versus Kitkats.
I gotta go Kitkats on this. I do love gummies, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Hariboo gummies. So,
yeah, I'm with you. I've had them a couple times, but I'll take a Kit Kat. You get more out of the gummies.
Yeah, but the Kit Kat's more satisfying.
All right, Nestle's Bunch of Crunch versus Rainbow Nerds.
Yeah, I've never been a Nerds person, so I'll go Bunch of Crunch.
I don't think I've ever had Bunch of Crunch.
Really? Wow.
Don't think so. So I'm just gonna go with Rainbow Nerds because I've had that.
It's the best to get with a hot bucket of popcorn, because you just pour the chai and melts into the thing, so you have extra crunch with the crunch in there and the popcorn. I'm telling you, it's a way to do it.
Yeah, you know what's weird? I never heard of that until I was an adult, and now I know like several people that do it. It's like, how did no one in my life for the first 20 years of going to movies, like from the age of 5 or 6 that I recall actually going to movies, even though I was taken to the younger.
Yeah.
Until my mid-20s, did I not know a single person that did that. And now it's relatively common.
Yeah.
All right. So you took the Nestle's Bunch of Crunch. I took the Rainbow Nerds.
Okay.
Snickers Minis versus Sour Patch Kids.
Always going to default to the Snickers, man.
Yeah, I am as well. All right. Okay. Lifesavers Gummies versus Skittles in a 5-28 matchup.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go Lifesaver Gummies because I have become a massive fan of the Lifesaver Gummies.
You are out of your fucking mind.
I hate Skittles.
Skittles destroy Lifesaver fucking Gummies, but that's fine. That one to me is like a no-brainer. I cannot believe that.
I agree. It's a no-brainer. Lifesaver Gummies. Well, Skittles are annoying. They taste weird, man. It's not for me. I don't taste the rainbow.
Yeah, it's just a shot of pure sugar. That's what tastes. It's just fucking.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. What's the next one?
Next one, we've got Butterfinger Minis versus Starburst Minis.
Yeah, that's not even a question. Butterfinger Minis.
Yeah.
Please. I don't even care. They get stuck in my teeth or whatever. I don't
care. It's delicious.
Yeah, delicious.
All right. Now the bottom side of the brackets, determining who will go up against the others that we've chosen so far. First matchup is plain M&Ms versus Swedish Fish.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm going to default to plain M&Ms, but just like on a 3-pointer at the buzzer.
Yeah, I'm taking plain M&Ms. It's kind of tough for a gummy to overtake chocolate for me.
It is. It really is.
And especially when it's chocolate like M&Ms where you can just keep popping them much like a gummy.
Yeah, right. Agreed.
So this is the one where I don't have a choice. Raisinet versus Juji Fruits.
I'll take Juji Fruits on this one because I hate Raisinets. Chocolate-covered raisins are the worst. I like the Juji Fruits. Even though they take forever to dissolve in your mouth, I like them.
I've never had either.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
Although I do like yogurt-covered raisins.
Oh, I like yogurt-covered almonds.
Okay, sure. Same thing, roughly. Yeah, I'm not making a choice. I'm just automatically moving plain M&Ms into the next portion of the bracket for myself. But you took Juji Fruits. Good for you.
Yeah.
Now we have Sour Patch Watermelon, very specific, versus Goobers.
I'm going to take Goobers on this one.
Goobers chocolate-coated what?
Peanuts.
I mean, I don't know about the specificity of the Sour Patch Watermelon. So I guess I'll go Goobers as well. I mean, I haven't had Goobers since I was a child, so I don't really know. So, all right, moving on. Mike and Ike original. I'm assuming that means supposed to be fruit. It's cut off on mine.
Fruit candy, yeah.
Okay. And then Hot Tamales, Fierce Cinnamon.
Yeah. Mike and Ike's.
Are you going Mike and Ike's? I'll mix it up. I'll do the Hot Tamales.
Okay.
It's kind of like a fireball.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a big fan of that. So,
I like it until the cinnamon dulls the taste of my tongue.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't really taste shit anymore. I used to pop those cinnamon Altoids like they were fucking candy, which they are.
Wow.
And then eventually I couldn't taste the fucking thing, but I loved it.
All right.
All right. Good and Plenty Licorice versus Welch's Fruit Snacks.
I'm going to go Good and Plenty on this one. I don't like the Welch's Fruit Snacks. I bought them from Costco one time and I just didn't like the fucking flavor. I wasted $10 or $12.
I think it's the least candy of all the candies.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So, I mean, if you give it to a child because they are hungry and they're acting out,
it'll
it's not
do.
really candy.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to default to the Good and Plenty.
Yeah.
Although I will say this, I would love to go to a theater that has this much choice when it comes to candy.
No
this
shit.
Would be the shit. Maybe that's what he was like. The Welch's, he was struggling to find a 30-second candy that you find in a movie theater. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Whoppers malted milk balls versus cookie dough bites.
I love me some cookie dough, but I don't really love the bites, so I have to go with Whoppers. I like Whoppers, even though they're kind of it's an empty experience, but I like them.
All right. I've never had the cookie dough bites, but I'm going to take that just because I hate malted chocolate.
Okay, fair enough.
I never understood that. If you get a milkshake or you get a malt, just like,
Yeah.
why would you get a malt? It's fucking gross.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got Junior Mints versus Dots Gumdrops.
Yeah, Junior Mints. It's not even a question.
Yeah, not even a question.
Love Junior.
It's an easy. Boy, this next matchup, not this one, the round after the Junior Mints versus. So it's the last one of this opening round is Reese's Pieces versus Sweet Tarts.
Yeah, Reese's Pieces.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the matchup I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal, bro. This second round is going to be brutal.
Well, that one specifically, it's like, fuck. I don't like that at all. But that's the very last one we get to. All right, so we're moving back to the top.
Yeah.
Now we have peanut M&Ms versus Milk Duds.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go peanut M&M still. I think they take it over the Milk Duds because
I agree.
The Milk Duds just get stuck in your teeth. I've actually pulled teeth out using Milk Duds, so I don't need that experience in a movie theater.
All right, you have Twizzlers versus Kitkats. I have Redbines versus Kitkats.
Ooh, dude.
I'm taking Redbines.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take Twizzlers. I agree. I'm gonna have to take the Twizzlers. Oof, that's a rough matchup, man.
All right. Now, next one, you have Nestle's Bunch of Crunch versus Snickers, and I have Rainbow Nerds versus Snickers.
Yeah, I'll take Snickers.
Exactly. Nerds never stood a chance.
Nope.
All right. Now you have Lifesaver Gummies versus Butterfinger Minis. And I have Skittles versus Butterfinger Minis. This is another tough one.
Butterfinger Minis I have to take over the Lifesaver Gummies, even though I'm loving Lifesaver Gummies recently.
Yeah, Skittles, if it was in a different section of the bracket, is a Final Four contender for me. But Butterfinger trumps it.
Yeah.
Butterfinger has a good shot.
It's too good.
A good shot. All right. The bottom of the bracket, we have M&M's versus Juji Fruits for you, and I just put nothing, so I'm moving M&M's for me.
Okay, I'm gonna put M&M's over Juji Fruits.
All right.
Even though like after a few handfuls of plain M&M's, it just gets boring. But still, I would take it over Juji Fruits.
All right. Goobers versus for you, Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
And for me, Hot Tamales.
I think I have to go Goobers on this one.
All right, you're gonna go Goobers. I'll go Hot Tamales.
Ooh, wow. A little surprise, a little Davidson run here. Nice. I like it.
All right. Now we have Good and Plenty, which we both took.
Mm-hmm.
For you, it's versus Whoppers. For me, it's cookie dough bites.
Yeah, I'd have to still go Good and Plenty because I just feel like, again, like the malted, that's an empty experience. Whereas the Good and Plenty, I can eat the black licorice and be like, why am I eating this? But still be eating it. So I will take the Good and Plenty.
Yeah, this is like you guys should all be thankful you're in this grouping together because you're all losers in my book.
Right.
You're all losers. You shouldn't have made it out of the first round, let alone the second round.
Yeah.
Whereas the next one we got to do is a fucking Sophie's choice. I'm going to take Good and Plenty as well.
Okay.
I don't really care because it's going to lose.
Yeah.
Because the next one is Junior Mints versus Reese's Pieces, and this is brutal. This is legitimately brutal. I have my choice, but it's fucking, this is close.
It's so tight because both of these experiences start out so well. And then you cross that line where you go, okay, I've had enough. And you lose the desire and you got to wait around till that desire comes back. But just because I'm a peanut butter guy, I got to go Reese's Pieces over Junior Mints. As much as I love Junior Mints and fishing them out of that white box, the Reese's Pieces will always have my heart. So I'll take them over Junior Mints.
I am going Junior Mints.
Wow.
Because I think Reese's Pieces are best straight out of the freezer.
What? I've never even had Reese's Pieces out of the freezer. What?
My buddy in high school, his parents used to buy him Reese's Pieces. So to get those little, the Halloween size packages.
Yeah.
So you'd have a freezer full of them.
Wow.
And I just got used to it like that. And I was like, oh, this is the shit. This is, So now Reese's, if I had truly fallen in love with you as a room temperature, you might win because that peanut butter is to die for.
It really
die
is.
for.
It really is.
But I'm gonna take that one's tough, man.
Oof.
That one's tough. All right, now
the Elite Eight. Here we go.
The Elite Eight.
Oof.
So we got peanut butter M&Ms for you versus Twizzlers for me versus Redbines.
Peanut M&Ms, not peanut butter.
I'm sorry, peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, that's a whole nother animal.
They do make a peanut butter,
and it's good.
I've only had it like once.
Yeah.
It's like the pretzel one I've had once.
Oh, yeah.
And the new ones they throw out there every once and again. It's just like, guys, why? Why? Is that increasing your market share at all? Really? It's like when Oreo comes out.
Yeah. The Oreos.
Yeah.
Carrot cake Oreos. What?
I saw like their Pride Oreos and be like, I
Oreos.
understand what you're doing, but at the same time, the mint version makes sense given the overall flavor of it, but everything else is just like, what are we doing here?
Dude, this feels like choosing between your children.
Said two guys that don't have children. Exactly like choosing between your children.
Because I hate to leave Twizzlers behind, but I gotta go peanut M&Ms. Got to.
All right, I'm gonna take Redbines.
Wow! In a surprise in the final four, Redbines. All right, what was the other matchup? Oof.
Snickers versus Butterfinger Minis.
Butterfinger Minis.
Exactly. This is just.
It's not even a question.
I mean, Butterfinger. It's tough to beat.
This final four is ridiculous. All right.
So now we have M&Ms versus for you Goobers, for me hot tamales.
Shit, I gotta go. Fuck, I'm gonna go Goobers. Fuck. Yeah, because the plain M&Ms again after 3 or 4 handfuls, I'm out. But Goobers can stick around for a while. So Goobers.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. Whatever's making it out of this bracket is losing to Junior Mints for me. Junior Mints is gonna crush. So I'll just put hot tamales, but it doesn't even matter. Because you're just like, the two of you, M&Ms or hot tamales, you don't stack up. You're not the same to me. Like Good and Plenty made the Sweet 16. Should Good and Plenty, because it's on our next matchup.
Good job.
Probably not. But
no.
It's Good and Plenty versus Reese's Pieces for you.
Same
Good
question.
and Plenty versus.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even have to finish this sentence.
No,
I'm just going to move.
Reese's Pieces. We're moving on.
Reese's Pieces for you.
Yeah.
And Junior Mints for me.
Good and Plenty overachieved, but they ran into the Reese's Pieces juggernaut. They're blown out by 20 points at least.
Yeah, at least. Same with Junior Mints for me.
Fuck, man.
And
Reese's
Pieces is sitting at home in my bracket going, we could have crushed them by 20 as well. Like, yeah, you could have. Yeah, you could have. I will agree with you. We run that computer simulation. You win 100 out of 100. It's never even close.
They're the Memphis Grizzlies of last year's playoffs. We would have smoked that fucking team.
Yeah, would you have?
Anyway, all right. What are the final four? Jesus.
So for you, it is peanut M&Ms versus Butterfinger Minis. For me, it's Redbines versus Butterfinger Minis.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you as much. Redbines, I actually get at the theater because I've never seen Butterfinger as an option.
Really? Oh, my God. Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I've had Butterfinger Minis many times in the theaters.
I think it's a good thing that Butterfinger Minis are not available to me at the theater because I don't get candy. I'll get Redbines and Junior Mints. Those are two common ones for me. because I don't think I could stop myself with Butterfinger. Whereas those two, I can
Well,
eventually.
there's the win. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
what Butterfinger Mini it takes it over the peanut M&Ms. Even though I love peanut M&Ms, almond M&Ms are my favorites right now, and the peanuts do eventually, after half a bag, you just kind of get kind of bored with it. Whereas Butterfinger Minis, I have to pace myself through the movie, or I'll finish the whole fucking bag in the first 5 minutes of the movie. So,
Easy.
yeah, even with it all sticking in between my fucking teeth and whatever, and I'm the irritating guy sticking his finger in his mouth. I don't care. They're so good.
So, in a shocking development,
Wow.
you have Goobers in the final four versus. Yeah, it was a weak section of the bracket.
Get in here
versus Reese's Pieces. Look, I have Hot Tamales.
Goobers
versus Junior Mints.
The George Mason of this thing, Goobers there.
So Reese's Pieces is clearly making it.
Yes.
Yeah, and Junior Mints is making it for me. So now the final. It all comes down to this.
This is so aggravating, man.
So you have a chocolate peanut butter versus a chocolate peanut butter. And I have a chocolate peanut butter versus a chocolate mint.
Ew.
But it's Butterfinger Minis versus Reese's Pieces for me. And it is Butterfinger Minis versus Junior Mints for me. My logic still holds personally from the last round. I don't believe I could stop myself if Butterfingers were presented as an option. So I will be choosing Butterfinger. I'm glad I have never seen that. And now subconsciously, my fat ass soul is going to be like, where them Butterfingers at when I walk in like AMC the next time? Hey, you got them Butterfingers in the back or something? What's going on?
No, sorry, sir. We only have Welch's Fruits next.
What is this, an Amish theater? Sir, they don't have electricity. Don't you throw logic into my face.
Dude, in a shocking upset, I have to say as well, fucking Butterfinger Minis. I really do. Because again, Reese's Pieces, sometimes the plasticity of the chemicals make me want to stop eating it. I have never wanted to stop eating Butterfinger Minis.
It's too delicious.
In fact, I bought a bag from Smart and Final a couple of months ago of the Butterfinger Minis.
And guess what? That was neither Smart nor Final. You finished that fucker in no time. Oh, I wouldn't have the bravery. I have good self-control with almost everything that's brought into this house. I don't know if I could do it with Butterfingers. That shit is crack.
I had to limit myself to one Butterfinger Mini after lunch and after dinner. That's it. I could only have one. And this is, I know this is weird for a lot of people. I saved one and I haven't eaten it yet. It's just it's been sitting in the cupboard for like 2 weeks uneaten. And it's my way of saying, like, playing with my ability to resist it. So I have to, whereas I can finish off a jug of Reese's Pieces, no problem. But the fucking Butterfinger Minis, I like to make them last, man, because they're so fucking good. So in a shocking upset, Butterfinger Minis takes no one saw this coming. I mean, no one saw this coming. And here they are, champions.
Yeah, God bless you.
Of the bracket.
One after lunch and one for dinner.
Yeah, that's it. I have to limit.
I would do 6 of these make a regular bar. So I have to, it's legitimately what I would do. That'd be about a regular size bar. So I have like 6.
I'll walk in the morning. I'll walk an hour in the morning.
Oh, I was good. I did a bunch of work today. Yeah, I deserve a couple extra. I would power through those too quickly.
Oh, craziness.
But another good bracket. This is a nice, fun twist. So thank you, sir.
Yeah. Charles Kim, you did yourself proud, Charles Kim, and the family Kim. You did them and yourselves proud, and yourself proud, man. This was great. Oh, this was great. You guys need to come up with some more of these brackets, y'all. I mean, this is a whole show, as Josh Sachs pointed out here. So yeah, definitely. And Josh, start sending some of yours in too as well, man. Let's have some fun. And to everybody there, we're almost running out of questions. So send in your questions, thoughts, and comments to the address the email address that's there in the Patreon. Send them in, ladies and gentlemen. Send in your brackets, and there's a million brackets you can do. So send in your brackets for us to consider and contemplate and battle it out over, man. It's a lot of fun. Fuck, man, I'm exhausted. That was fucking great.
That was a good one. So
yeah.
Thank you to everybody that sent in questions today and support us over at patreon.com/the top 10 with the number 10. And you can follow me at Matt Nost.
And you can follow me at The Roca Says. Y'all take care of yourselves. Be well, and talk to you next time with another brand new episode of Topic
Thunder.